just about set to go. And on the mound now, Zach Eflin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jarren Duran in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Ball to strike. Slice the other way and foul. And the righty deals. That one the other way. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now Masataka Yoshida.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
Right through there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
There goes the runner. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And a base hit right there. Oh, he botches it. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's inside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one outside. Yeah, that's ball two. Eflin maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Bounced out to short. The throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. And it's through for a hit. So first and second with one gone. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to.
In the air to left down the line. Cowser sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. and they lead by 4.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Trevor Story in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Righty to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That one hit to right. Santander racing after him. What a play in right field. And that is that. But 2-round trip. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde.
It's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup. The way these guys swing and miss, I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, these guys are still professional hitters, but it's just been up and down the lineup this year, just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these guys aren't going anywhere. They continue to have the trouble they're having making contact.
In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. The pitch. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. On his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The Y to kick the pitch. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Cowser going back. And it banks off the top of the wall. Coming home. He will score. It's 8-1. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
He was all over that one. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love every.
Into center. Mullins under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's an 8-run lead. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. In the air to left center. Puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Foul ball there. Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Struck him out looking. So they get a bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in the rookie left fielder Colton Cowser. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Rolled to short, could be 2. Story tossed to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Heston Kjerstad stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Adley Rutschman. Had the day off yesterday. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping. Wong. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ceddanne Rafaela batting with one down, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Inside just missed. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Jordan Westburg.
The second baseman.
Line of the pitch.
Westburg.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped. O'Neill on his horse. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Anthony Santander stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Duran ranging back, and it hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out easily. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. 1 run on 2 base hits. No. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jarren Duran. Wells back to work.
Yep.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Red Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down. Nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Let's go down quietly, but they still lead it 9-2. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Colton Cowser leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering misses down and away. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Slider misses outside. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ripped on the ground to second. Off balance feet. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Kicks and deals. That's a laser base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back, and it's 9-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler O'Neill. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. And a quick out, number 1. Tristan Casas will hit next.
The first baseman, Tristan.
And a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Two outs. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. That clips the corner. And he can't make the play. Abreu rounds second on his way to third. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Rafaela in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Westburg under it. And that is that. Boston strands a pair, but they lead it 9-3. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do. Pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Rich Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out in the left center for a line drive base hit. O'Neill whips it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So they're at the corners now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. New pitcher on now, Rich Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
0-1 down. And
1
there's
ball,
a ball.
1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Oh, 0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a follow.
And down on strikes he goes. Third out. One run. All set for the top of the sixth. Now here is Trevor Story. And a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Story, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
That's outside. 2-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Bounce to the right, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this. And we're back, bottom of the sixth. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the. Back here in Baltimore. And the batter now, Rafael Devers. Wells back to work. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And there's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one sliced foul. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missing inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And O'Neill is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball is hit.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. Westburg fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Cedric Mullins. Comebacker to the mound. gets it to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 63 getting ready to go. Bernardino getting loose as well. Just missed.
Outside.
The Red Sox leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And there's the ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Rising to the top, what you know about me now? I'm running, now move, cause I'm about to go. I'm running over.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
0-1.
Mountcastle now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Wong up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Just missed.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Santander going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Throw is low and it gets by. Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Trevor Story.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Abreu at third with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. Santander drifts towards it. And that is that. And the Red Sox leave back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino. This is his first appearance of the season. As the lefty gets to work, Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 63 preparing to come on if needed. Kelly also getting ready. Casas sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down. Colton Cowser digs in now.
The left fielder, Colton Cowser.
And a curve is down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Orioles held in check there. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back now at Oriole Park. Now batting.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
The Y to kick the pitch. Aiken, a 6-foot lefty, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, and he grabs it in foul ground. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throw into third. Around second now, going for 3.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's now 10-5. Runner at first with 2 away. Tristan Casas, the next to hit. That one drifts inside. Sliced hard but foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. O'Neill on his way to third. coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in there, base hit. Here comes Casas around third. He'll score easily. 12-5 is our score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently.
Got him swinging. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. And a good eye there. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is. As you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Mullins in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Line drive, base hit right field. So now back to the top of the order. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Joining us here this afternoon,